Alright guys, I'm doing a quick video to show you we're gonna do some gem hunting. That doesn't mean that we're hunting for anyone named Jim by any means. GEM, gem, crypto gems, diamonds in the rough, opportunities to possibly make some money that isn't really widely well known just yet. So we won't go too crazy today. Just going to kind of show you the basics. There are a lot more gem hunting tactics. I'm just kind of showing you one of them today. This will kind of get this series going on my channel. And as we progress, I'll add more to it, fine tune some things, and kind of show you other methods. So we're at CoinGecko.com. We're going to go to recently added first. So let's start there. Again, this is not a foolproof method by any means. This is actually, again, very likely to lose you money. Do not gamble. Do not risk, with this anything that you can't afford to lose. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you a way to go on here and find some potential new tokens to consider investing in. Alright, so let me start over. So we're at recently added, if you see that right here. And the main thing I look for when I browse this screen is the name and the chain. So somewhere, and then the next important part will be the percent of change. 128%. Genshin, definitely worth keeping an eye on. Let's go ahead and click into there actually. 0 people liked Genshin NFT. Very hard to read this one right now. It's just, this one seems pretty new. Again, we're on the recently added. That's a huge spike. So I'm going to warn you guys, this is the wild west. This is where we lose money if we don't have our guard up. So if you look here, this thing, I mean, it's heading up there. It wants to eat a 0. It wants to go. But I'm kind of reading between the lines here. This makes me say, oh man, this is climbing. 1, I either missed it, or 2, I need to hurry up and jump in. But let's think about that. We could go in and play with this coin. We could buy it. We could invest in it. But who's to say that we're able to sell this token? So again, you could start off small, buy a couple dollars worth, try to sell it, see where you end up. There's many things that we could do here. But initially, the thing you want to avoid is you buy the coin and either you can't sell it, so you get honeypotted, or the tax is so high that it's not really as beneficial as it could have been or should have been. So sometimes they might trick you into, oh man, I saw that chart. It was on fire. I have to buy that. It's up 162%. Might be up to 1,000 next time we look. Who knows? Let's go ahead and jump in, and then boom, you're stuck. So do your research before jumping in. Don't be foolish or careless or in a rush, like I have cautioned in the past. So again, these ones, these are 1,059% on this SSR, 215 per coin though. So the barrier for entry is a lot different than that. When the prices are that high, when we're not jumping in for fractions of pennies, it's a whole different ball game. So right here we have Yetic, YETIC, and it was up 154% in the 24 hours, down 6.9%. I've been kind of watching that one, but if you look here, it's Ethereum, it's ETH. It's not Binance Smart Chain. So be mindful. Just be mindful. So, alright, that was where you kind of go to see. This tells you a little bit. This tells you some stuff. Like, have fun. I've been watching that. I've been watching this one. If you're into Ethereum and you want a token to keep your eye on, watch this one a little bit. Anyways, let's try to take a quick look. Have fun, 84.4. Let's see what it's been doing. It's heading back up. But anyways, have fun, do what you want. So let me see. Here's the whole thing that I'm trying to show you guys in here, though, is this large movers. So we're going to go into large movers and Vikings, LMCH, Baby DeFi Do. Again, we see SSR on there. We see the price of them, so that's going to tell you one thing. How expensive is it going to be to get in? $14.36 on Bison. You're not buying very many of those if you don't got a lot of money to play with, to gamble with. So again, these have a lot more zeros after the decimal. Might be a better entry point. But Vikings, let's see, that's unfathomable percent. LMCH, a lot of these almost look fishy. So here's what I'm going to teach you and tell you. Again, if you are responsible with these and smart, and you do some research, and say you have an empty wallet that you use for experimental coins, and you buy something such as Vikings, any of these, you throw in a couple bucks, try to sell it, see what happens. Again, in an empty safe wallet, not in a wallet where your assets will be vulnerable. But say you do that, and that tells you a little bit about it. That might make it safe for you to be able to kind of jump in and know what might happen if more money is involved. Just do it on a smaller scale, kind of see what takes place. Reflecto, I've been watching this one too. This one just did a pre-sale, I think. I tried to get in on there. Oh, man. What? Well, I was going to try to get in on the pre-sale. It was either a higher amount than I was trying to pay at the time, or I wasn't whitelisted. I forgot what the deal was. But man, did I miss out. That would have been possibly a really good call on my end. I knew this one. Oh, man. So I'm going to tell you this. Again, before I get too excited, even though this is heading up to the moon and might eat a zero, for all I know, I might have dodged a bullet. This thing might not be sellable. I don't know. But after seeing 415% on this screen right now, again, I have a bit of regret. That's going to teach me a lesson in future rounds of pre-sale and gem hunting. So, oh man, I'm going to do some research and see if that's the one that I was thinking about. But yeah, 24 hours and 1 hour. There's no 7-day, there's no 14-day, there's no 30-day, because this is all fairly new. So again, that that's the kind of things that we're keeping an eye out for. And so, let's see, we have a bunch of other ones. Again, on this screen, you can't tell until you go in if it's going to be Shiba. This is top losers down here. I'll give you another trick. Some days it's fun. If you go on here and check these out and familiarize with top earners, give it a day or two, and you'll see them down here on the top losers. So anyways, we won't go too much further into detail right now, but watch these percents, see what they're doing. If they're starting to move, maybe you could get in at 100% and it makes it up to 200, 300, 400, who knows. Sometimes by the time it's on here, you may be too late. Again, just kind of play around with it and see where you end up. But see here, you click into Yetic, you go in, show info. Right here you see that it's Ethereum as opposed to, I think, Reflecto. I think that one was BSC because I was looking at it on, yep. So I'm going to go play around and look at this one. And like, subscribe, and 2rons.com. Thank you.